everyone, this is Danny RPG, and I'm with M Crafter here.
Hello.
And this is my first time appearing on the channel since the Welcome to the Channel video. And tonight we're gonna be playing Touhou 6 Embodiment of Scarlet Devil. First, let's just switch seats here because my brother will be playing for now, and then it'll be my turn.
Okay.
Sorry.
So I've never played this game before. Danny RPG has though, but she hasn't played in a while, so she's a bit rusty.
You can switch between characters. The only characters playable are Reimu and Marisa.
Well, I guess I'll do this one since you said it was beginner friendly.
I mean, Marisa on the other hand is much faster, but her attacks are more precise. So, whereas Reimu's attacks can hone in on enemies from any direction.
Cool. Okay, so I'll just. Which one should I do? This one?
Yeah, whichever one you like.
Alright, I guess I'll do this one.
So press and hold Z to, M3. Yeah, see, like that.
Alright, nice.
So what he's shooting right now are fairies, which are past in Tokyo, along with most of the yokai.
So how do I do the homing attack?
Now you can do that once you gain enough power, or by pressing and holding shift.
Ah, I see.
While shooting.
Oh.
Also, since you're just starting out, that homing attack doesn't occur until just now.
Okay. Oh.
And it occurs even without holding shift.
Alright. Well, I just took damage, so
yeah.
Oh, nice. It's back.
Yeah. So pretty much you only do. So pretty much each attack are the same, just with different patterns and colors. You have one hit and you'll lose a life.
Oh, I see.
So it's not exactly like Undertale. However, Undertale was inspired, or rather some of the characters were inspired by Touhou, especially the bullet hell attacks and Marisa. Since Asriel was inspired by Marisa Kirisame. There's a pretty good evidence to be that if you compare Asriel's attacks with Marisa's boss fights in Imperishable Knights, there's some similarities here and there.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You're pressing and holding control. So that skips the dialogue.
I did not mean to do that.
That's okay. So what just happened is just some funny interaction between Reimu and Rumia. Yeah. The dialogue. Yeah, I recommend playing this game. Not only is it free, it's hilarious. Especially the dialogue.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, so that's the second attack for Rumia. And this is the first boss fight, so the first stage.
So precise. Okay, I got past that.
Okay. Now you can press and hold shift to slow down and be able to have an easier time maneuvering through those attacks. You're pressing and holding control.
Oh, right.
Yeah, rather than using your pinky, try using your ring finger. And use the apex finger for pressing and holding Z, and the ring finger for pressing and holding shift. Pinky works too, but I don't really recommend it since as M Crafter demonstrated, he keeps pushing the wrong button.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's a lot better.
Told you.
Okay.
Yeah, and you can use your index finger for the bomb. And what I really love about Touhou is the lively soundtrack, and if you go to the music room, not only you'll get to play those tracks at any time you like, as long as you're within that part of the menu. Oh shoot. I don't know if it's good medicine or not. Z. Unless you drank it for yourself. Yeah, to proceed with the dialogue, just press Z.
Alright, well I got past the first stage.
Nice. Nice, bro.
Alright. Lake Elf, Water Magus.
BGM, Lunet Elf.
Okay. Oh, okay. This is gonna be interesting.
Just since you're kind of on the tail, you're pretty good at maneuvering attacks strategies, so we're pretty much used to it.
Yeah, but I'm still having trouble. I'm still having a bit of trouble on Asgore.
Yeah, I had some trouble with that as well. The first time I played Undertale, I died like 12 times before successfully defeating him.
I've gone like, you know what I hate it when, you know what I hate when playing like boss fights that are intentionally hard?
Yeah?
When I get really close to the end of the boss fight and then I just die.
Yeah,
I think
we have all been there, haven't we?
Yeah, I mean that happened once when fighting Undying the Undying.
Yeah, I mean, the man crafter. Yeah, the man M crafter. Yeah, he's the dude.
Yeah. Yep.
M crafter. He's played the genocide route before. He's made so much more progress than I did. Yeah, I tried doing it once, but I just simply couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
Not because it's hard, but because I don't have it in. Because my heart just simply can't handle the guilt of killing innocent characters, even if they're fictitious.
I could. But I stopped playing because of Undying the Undying.
Was the lake this big? This is troublesome. I can't see through all the mist. Maybe I just happen to have a bad sense of direction. Cyrno! When you lose your way, it's because of the fairies. Yeah, Cyrno is a riot. Is that so? Yeah.
Oh, frick.
She's hilarious. She's one of my favorite characters in the series.
Oh, frick.
Yeah, and I actually love the theme song, Beloved Tomboyish Daughter, or Beloved Tomboyish Girl. Either way, it's the same thing. Oh.
Shoot! Frick,
Yeah.
frick, frick, frick!
Oh, just wait till you see the next attack, bro. Oh no. You're handling it.
You were saying?
Yeah, you don't have to. Oh,
Oh, okay.
yeah, I mean, yeah, if you do that, the file won't be saved.
Oh.
That's okay though. I mean, this is just for fun.
Yep.
Yeah, that's that first time
Oh,
collaboration
gosh.
thing.
This is a real butt clencher.
I have no idea what you just said, but I'm gonna go with it.
Okay.
Yeah, after Crafter's turn, I'll be playing as Marisa. Since she's a lot faster. So I don't think speed is the key here. But it'll be a nice demonstration for the differences between the two characters.
Yep.
So not only are their abilities different, but so is their dialogue.
Yeah. Freeze sign perfect. Oh my gosh.
Freeze. Okay, it'll freeze, and then...
This is Asgore all over again. Kind of.
In a way. Or rather, Photoshop Flowey in a way as well.
Yeah.
Careful.
I've also played another bullet hell game on my Nintendo Switch. Just Shapes and Beats. Jinx. I'm pretty good at Just Shapes and Beats.
Yeah, I mean, you've gotten F-Grind several times, even in
Yeah.
hardcore. Brr, it's starting to get cold.
Well, actually, I have.
I'll catch an air conditioner cold.
Nice.
Now to stage 3.
Oh gosh.
Scarlet Border, Scarlet Land. So at this point, Reimu is getting closer to the Scarlet Mansion. Home of Remelia and Flying Tree Scarlet, along with some more famous characters like Hachuli Knowledge and Sakuya Isayoi.
Okay.
I'm not sure this video will get copyrighted for the soundtrack or it'll even get monetized, but either way, we're just doing this for fun.
We haven't even gotten the ability to get monetized yet because we don't have 1,000 subscribers or 4,000 public watch hours.
Fair enough, but again, either way, this video is purely for fun.
Yep.
Let's like no, so I can.
Yeah.
And look, there's what was her name again? Why do I? Damn it! Why do I always keep forgetting? No, not Remilia. Sakuya. Because you cannot save replay after continuing. Yeah. And so now you'll see I'm Crafter in action with Reimu Hakurei. Now let's move on to me, Danny RPG, with Marisa Kirisame. So as you can see, while Reimu's abilities are more balanced, Marisa's attack range is low, but her speed and attack power make up for it. And Master Spark is one of my favorite attacks, and it's such a classic, or rather iconic. Like I said, a bit rusty. Sorry if I don't talk much in this video, I'm mostly focusing on trying not to get hit by the bullet. Just feeling kinda, if she was here she'd probably say, it feels great out tonight. I'm not hurt though. I hate the nights. There are only weirdos around this time. What are you calling a weirdo? Nobody's talking about you here. Of course not. So why are you stretching out your arms? Doesn't this look like it's saying the saint was crucified?
No, it looks like you're T-posing.
It looks like humanity started using the decimal system. Oh, burn! That's one mathematical burn, am I right, bro?
Yep.
Humanity started using the decimal system. Oh, just wait till you see the interaction between Marisa and Blanche. It's just absolutely hysterical. Yeah. Reimu and Blanche, the dialogue between them is a bit off, but at least that's what I've heard. I mean, I've never actually played the extra stage before because it's on lunatic mode only.
Imagine T-posing in order to do magic.
Yeah, that'd be something. So what do you think of this game so far, bro?
Pretty good.
Yeah, you can download it pretty easily on your computer, and it's compatible with Windows 7, which is what I have. She's slower than a human. I bet she doesn't even have 10 fingers.
I also have a Windows 7.
Yeah, it's quite obsolete by now. I mean, instead, others have Windows 10.
Well, we do have a Windows 10 computer, but it's in our living room, and we need to figure out how to get a mic set up there.
Yeah, rather than just using the mics in our PCs that we have in our rooms.
Yeah, I definitely don't think we have enough tape to reach the PC.
Well, we can borrow mom and dad's microphones that they use once for recording their songs on piano. They work pretty well. I bet we can use an extension cable and plug it into the computer downstairs.
Or maybe we could use the microphones that we use for the karaoke.
That too. So I'm not sure how that would work exactly. Either way, if you see us playing a game from Unreal Engine like My Beautiful Paper Smile, chances are we're using the computer in the living room because neither of our computers that we have in our rooms can handle anything from Unreal Engine without any frame rate issues. The same goes with a lot of other games as well, like Boris and the Dark Survival.
Well, thankfully we have a chance of a game that is very fun and very popular and can most likely handle Windows 7 computers, Among Us.
Which I have absolutely no idea about.
But I do.
I'm pretty sure the island was around here. Could it be moving? Also, it's almost summer. Why is it so cold? You won't ever walk upon land again. So you're the one making it cold. Better than hot, don't you think? How cold of you. There's something wrong with that. Makes you wonder, eh? Wait, this is faster than I remembered. Another of my favorite songs from Touhou is Love Colored Master Spark, Maiden's Capriccio, You and On Was Her, and of course, what was it again? Nuclear Fusion. And, yeah, you can easily find those anywhere on YouTube, and of course, the Touhou games.
I do something cool at 1,000 subscribers.
Maybe. I don't know what to do yet. But perhaps I can do an AMA.
AMA?
It means ask me anything.
You mean a Q&A?
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's also similar to an FAQ. Freeze sign, perfect freeze. Wait, the size of the hitbox also kind of varies with the characters. I think Mighty's size is a bit smaller than Reimu's. But that's just a guess.
Do you think next video we should do Among Us?
Sure. I don't see why not. It'll be an interesting first time experience.
Yep. I've never played Among Us, but I have seen it. And have a basic understanding of what it is.
Right.
I also watched an animation, an Among Us animation called There's a Douchebag Among Us.
Man, short sleeves are such a... I should find a place that serves tea soon. Damn, I didn't finish that previous sentence. Oh well.
The viewers can read it.
Yeah, I'm sure we can view it after editing.
Yep.
Scarlet Border, Scarlet Land. Shanghai Tea House, Chinese tea. Even if our videos aren't going to be aren't eligible for monetization yet, they're still susceptible to copyright, depending on what music you use, or any audio in general. So I hope you'll be alright for this video. If not, we're gonna have to mute it and add subtitles.
Or we could link the music in the description.
Yeah, I mean, there are plenty of playlists here and there. Yeah.
Oh, another game we should play is the Henry Stickmin Collection.
It's Stickman.
Stickmin. Well,
Yeah.
Stickmin and Stickman. There's two of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Say replay, yes.
Well, that was Touhou Project 6.
Embodiment of Scarlet Devil. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
See ya!